What's going on, everyone? Welcome back. So last week I released a video talking about how you can design a great workout plan to kickstart your fitness journey. And in that video, I promised I would come right back with a similar video, but this time talking about nutrition. So that's what this video is going to be about. If you missed that video, please go check it out. But as a little recap, I'm pretty much saying that I want to make sure that as you're getting ready to restart a fitness journey, because I know the holidays are happening right now, we're probably not going to be eating the best. We're going to be having a good time with our families, warm comfort food. But then after we come off of that, a lot of us are likely going to want to restart or kickstart a fitness journey, right? And so I want to make sure that 2026, when you're ready to start a fitness journey, you have the right tools to do so, okay? So let's talk about nutrition. Let's hop right into it. First things first, we got to know what your goals are, okay? You can't make a nutrition program if you don't know what's going to work for your body. Are you going to be doing a lot of endurance? Are you going to be doing a lot of strength training? Are you going to be doing low impact exercises? What are your goals, right? And also let's get clear on why you want those goals. Maybe for you it has nothing to do with working out at all. Maybe you don't even desire to lift anything. You just want to eat healthy, feel energetic, and nourish your body with foods that are going to be the best for you. Okay, that's a goal as well. But also why? Why is that important to you? Why do you want your body to be healthy? Why do you want energy? Why do you want to live a long time? What are the reasons for this? Because when we can get clear on our goals, we can emotionally attach to them. And that is what makes a goal last. When there's a disconnect between what you want and the emotions to it, you're more likely to just say forget it because you have no attachments to it. But when you are attached to your goal, you're more likely to keep that in your mind. You're more likely to feel it, right? When you're choosing the more wholesome meal over the fried chicken tenders and fries, you're feeling it, right? You're not having a resistance because when you look at that, you feel emotionally tied to it. You're like, wow, that's that healthy, wholesome meal that's going to help me be around for a long time, help me feel more energetic, help my skin be more clearer, and all these things. So we have to connect, okay? So figure out and make that connection first and foremost. Number 2 is figure out what you're doing wrong, right? A lot of times people sit down with me and they talk about I really want to eat better or change my diet or whatever. And then I say, well, what's wrong with your diet now? What about the way that you're eating do you feel is wrong? Are you not drinking enough water? Are you eating fast food almost every day of the week? Are you always skipping breakfast? Are you allergic to something or have an intolerance to something, but you keep eating it and now you're feeling bloated and gassing and pain? What is it? So really get clear on the things that are not serving you right now so we know what to change. I know that seems like such a simple task, but I promise you, a lot of people skip that step and they don't know where to start because they are unaware of what is wrong in the moment. And also, I don't like to use the word addiction, but for lack of a better word, figure out what you are addicted to. Do you feel like you kind of started drinking soda because it was a social thing, but then you found yourself buying it and bringing it home, and now all of a sudden you're drinking 3 sodas a day? You don't know how you got there. Okay, do you find yourself eating something sugary every single day, and now you're like, I might be a little addicted to sugar? So kind of figure out also what are our addictions? What do you keep going back to? Because we're all addicted to something, right? And so figure out what you are addicted to. Number 3 is find 1 to 2 things to correct. So another issue that comes up is that once we figure out all the things that are going wrong, we just want to change them all. Okay, and that can be extremely, extremely overwhelming, right? And so when we're talking about change, I don't even mean omitting. I'm not going to tell you to kick anything to the curb, right? My thing is I want you to add. So if you discovered that one of your things that are going wrong is that you don't drink water at all, well, let's just add in water. Before you drink that soda, drink a cup of water. Before you drink that tea, drink a cup of water. Before you drink that cup of coffee, drink a cup of water. Okay, so I'm not saying don't drink the soda, tea, or coffee. I'm saying drink the water first. Add in water. If you have discovered that you don't eat enough fruit, you can't, the last time you saw a fruit, it was right at the bottom of your fridge. Okay, let's just add in fruit. So before you eat the chicken nuggets and fries, eat a piece of fruit. Before you eat, even if you eat a nice wholesome meal, eat a piece of fruit beforehand, right? So just add in things. Don't worry about cutting things unless that's something that you're really adamant on. But let's just focus on what we can add to our diet. And as a reminder, I have provided many free resources on this channel and also on my website. So be sure to check those things out because you're probably going to find a lot of things in there that can help you with what I'm talking about right now. Number 4, get your environment to match. It's very hard to remember to drink water if you already don't drink water, right? It's even harder to remember to drink water when water is not around. So go ahead and buy you a water bottle and just keep it with you so that when it's time to drink that water, it's just right there. You have to make it easy for yourself. If you rely on yourself to constantly remember these things, again, things that you already aren't doing, you're not going to remember them. They're at the bottom of the list. So you have to put it in your vision. Switch up your environment so that it's always accessible to you. So just carry it around with you. Just always have it there. If you're working at your desk, have a cup of water sitting over there. Usually you check out my videos previously, I always have a bottle sitting right here, but now it's over there. But the point is, just always have it visible so that when it's time, it's ready for you. If the goal was to eat more fruit, but again, you always put it at the bottom of your fridge and it just rots and goes to waste, take it out of there. You know, history has shown you that when fruit is at the bottom of your fridge, you don't eat it. So stop putting it there. Put it on the top shelf so you can see it. Take it out the fridge actually and put it on a bowl, put it in a bowl on your counter so that every morning, every afternoon, every night when you're walking past it, you see, you're like, oh yeah, let me eat this orange. Oh yeah, let me eat this apple, right? And if you're like me, you like room temperature things, even better, right? So let's switch up our environment and let's be really intentional about that. Number 5, prioritize protein and fiber at every meal. Those are the 2 things that all of us need regardless of our fitness and health goals. So if we can prioritize those at every meal, we're going to be in better shape, okay? And like I mentioned in the last video, I'm creating a 30-day Kickstart Your Fitness Journey program that's going to be free to everyone if you're subscribed to my newsletter. So be sure to check out the website, subscribe to the newsletter, so when that program releases, you'll get it right in your inbox. But in that guide, I'm also going to put some practical meals together for you. So when I'm talking about protein and fiber, you're like, well, what is that? Don't worry, I got you. I'm going to give you some things. So just be sure you subscribe to that so you don't miss it. And that's really all I want you to do for the nutrition aspect, because again, this is only for the first 4 to 6 weeks. So this is going to align with the workout program that I shared with you in the previous video, where I talked about you want to be in that stability phase for 4 to 6 weeks, because that is the phase where you're going to establish routines and build a strong foundation. Same with your nutrition. We don't want to come charging at it like a bull head on first and then burn out quickly, right? So we're just going to do these small things for the first 4 to 6 weeks. And then once we get out of that stability phase and move into adaptation, now we're going to move, add in more things. And maybe now we can start cutting out some things because we've gotten into a good routine now. You know what I'm saying? We've built our confidence. We've rebuilt our trust in ourselves, because likely it's very likely that this isn't your first time trying a fitness journey, right? You probably have disappointed yourself a lot in the past, and the trust with yourself in this is broken. So now that we've rebuilt that trust these past 4 to 6 weeks, now we're ready to do other things and take it up a notch, right? So just as a reminder, the tips I'm providing in this video is just for the first 4 to 6 weeks of your fitness program. Or fitness journey, I should say. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, you know what to do. Please give me that thumbs up. I would highly appreciate that. The knowledge we gain is powerful, but it's knowledge that we share that makes a difference. So please share this video with someone that you know could need these tips, that's going to start a new fitness journey and that gets really overwhelmed figuring out what to do, and they could benefit from this. Share this with them. Do your part in the community and share things that you're learning with others. And I will catch you in my next video. I'll see you in my email list. Yes, I'm going to see you there, and I'll catch you in my next video. As always, don't forget to crush it.